Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to take this opportunity to explain market structure, and also I have a student here that I want to teach this market structure to him. So I want to use up this opportunity to record this video in order to share it to you guys free of charge, the way I normally do. I'm king of the maker. So I just want to share it to you guys free of charge too. See guys, this is just like explanation video. There's gonna be an interactive pause and discussion. So make sure you stick to the end of the video that maybe you will learn one or two things from it. So let's go there. This market structure, bro. So so guys, you all know what is market structure is. You know what market structure is we have the three types of market cycles. So when the market is making a bullish move like this, we regard this one that the market is trending up. We also have this one when the market started behaving like this. We regard this one as the market is in a straight line, in a ranging market. So we also have when the market start behaving like this. We'll also regard this one that the market is in downtrend. So here up here now, we can call this one uptrend market. So here now we can call this one sideways market. So here is downtrend. So why is this one now in uptrend? You can see here now, here is called higher high, why here is called higher low. Here is also called higher high, why here is called higher low. But if you watch here now, the market is not trading above each other. It has an equal high and low. So why here now? You can see here is called what? Lower high, and here is called lower high. Why this place is called what? Lower low, and here is called lower low, lower low. So why is it called lower low? You can see that this low is lower than this, and this low is lower than the second one. And if you hear it, you can see that this high is higher than this, and this high is higher than this. So that's why it's called lower high, and why this one is called lower low. So, but here now I don't want to start explaining this stuff. I know all of you have know this concept already. You have know that when the market is trending up, is making higher high and higher low. Well, I want to go in advanced mode of this, how you can identify it, how you can see sometimes you will see a market in daily time frame like this. In daily time frame, the market will be making a higher high, while in 4 hour time frame the market will be bearish. So your questions now, I know there are questions, and you guys viewers is how do you know which one to use or which one to follow? Is it the one that is the higher time frame or the smaller time frame? So in this video, stick around, you'll find out the one you will use. It all depends in you, the kind of trader you are, because we have daily, we have scalpers, we also have day trader, we also have position traders. Position traders go with they go with what? Monthly, weekly, and 4 hours is their executions. Why the daily day traders, swing trader go with weekly, and what is it called? 4 hours and daily. And why the day trader, the execution, sometimes they use 15 minutes, sometimes they use 1 hour. So scalpers, the time frame of execution is 5 minutes. So let's take for instance, let's use this market structure. Here now, let me say the market is doing what? Is trending up. Let's regard this thing. This is 1 day time frame. This is daily time frame. You understand?
Yes.
This is daily time frame. So then let's regard this one. Let's plot out 4-hour time frame as the market is doing what? The market, let's say the market is doing what? Is trending down. Right? Then let's regard this one as what? 1 hour time frame. As me, I'm a day trader. So what we'll be doing here now today is what we'll only be focusing on what on a daily day trading. We'll be focusing on day trading. So here now, let me say for instance now the market is also doing what? The market is doing what? Is also trending down. The market is also trending down. So in this place now, when do you know when to enter the market? When do you know when do you know when to enter the market? Do you Are you going to be buying or selling? Because according to textbook explanation is when the market is trending up in daily time frame, you should buy. But if you look at this scenario here, if you look at this picture here, you see that this market is doing what? Is trending down.
Yeah.
So my question now is, when do you join the trend?
Wow.
Hmm?
You
So
since I think I know that 4 hours is for our direction as a day trader. So 4 hour you will stay with 4 hours. The anything that the 4 hour is doing is what you will go with since your entry will be from 15 minutes or 1 hour. So 4 hours is something close.
okay,
Yeah.
in this scenario now, let's break this thing down in a way to understand it. Let me take for instance now, this place now, the market is trending up. Yeah. What's first thing that needs to come in your mind when you see 4 hour doing like this? If you did not catch after the first what? After the first swing high and swing low, if you did not catch the first one or the second one, the second pullback, then forget the market.
Okay.
What did I say? After you did not catch the first touch, like let me say for instance, this is trend line now.
Yes.
This is first touch, second touch.
Okay.
It did not catch the second touch as this zone line. Then it did not catch the third one. Then forget this trend. Forget about the 4 hour time frame. Focus on what? The daily time frame. What are you focusing on this daily time frame? Your focus here is you wait for what? You will mark out what? You mark out this zone here. Yeah? You mark out the breakout. Let me say the mark out breakout of this zone. And then this 4 hour time frame, if you see something like this, doing like this, making lower high like this, lower high like this, lower high like this, making series of lower high and lower low,
Yes.
then you need to mark out this zone here. It simply means that okay, this market now has break this daily time frame here. In daily time frame, this place. But here now, it means that remember, in every market structure, there's always a pullback. Here, this place, this thing you are seeing here is what's called pullback. Why this one is called a impulsive move?
Yes.
Is called the long move, and this one is called the pullback or impulsive move, pullback, impulsive move, and pullback. So here now, this place you are seeing now, this place is this place now, this thing you are seeing here is called what now?
Daily pullback.
Is called 4 hour pullback.
Okay.
In daily now, the market structure is bullish.
Okay.
Is moving straight. Okay. Why here, if you go to 4 hour time frame, maybe you start seeing lower high and lower low. It means that this market is pulling back to align with what the structure is it has already broken.
Yes.
If you see here now, it has already broken and this market has overbought. So it's trying to retrace back before continue upside. So it's left for you as a trader is to what? Is to mark out is to what is to do what? Mark out the high and mark out the low. So here now, you know here is what? The higher high and here is what? The higher low. So your main concern, sometimes you will see what? You will see market, you will see market, sometimes you will see market, sometimes you will see market, it will just come like this. The market will just come like this. Then break instead of retesting back to this zone as the high, according to textbook explanation, is supposed to retest to this zone before going up. But what you will see the market break out of that zone, then start moving up again. It will not retest at this zone again. Sometimes it will not retest at this zone and start moving up.
Yes, yes.
So what is left for you as a trader is sometimes you what will help you from help you in this kind of situation is what? Either you use what? You use your Feb retracement, or you wait for you wait to see what you need to wait for what? You need to go. That is when your 1 hour time frame will come in. When that is when your what? Your 1 hour time frame will come in. Let me say in 4 hour time frame here. Let me say in 4 hour time frame here. Let me say in 4 hour time frame, you start seeing something like this. Let me say in 4 hour time frame, you start seeing something like this. So what you need to do is come here, mark out this high, this lower high, sorry. You have to mark out this lower high. Mark out, make sure that this place is first broken in 4 hour time frame.
Yes.
Once you see this time frame here is broken, then go to 1 hour time frame. Under this 1 hour time frame, this structure here, this is a pullback here.
Yes.
You see this pullback here?
Yes.
There must be an inner structure inside that place. There must be a inner structure that is making higher high. Once you see a price, then break out of this zone, this one, your 4 hour time frame here. Then once you see a breakout, know that there must be a pullback. There must be a pullback. Once you see a pullback here, then you will know that this structure now is ready to move. Then you enter your buy.
That is in 1 hour time frame, right?
Yeah, 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame. So once you see a break of structure, once you see a shift of structure, there must be a shift of structure here for you to know that this pullback. The reason why you are waiting for a shift of structure is for you to see that this pullback is here is over. So once you are targeting upside, just remember, once you are targeting upside, if this pullback is too large, if it's too big, just know that you mark out what? You mark out here, you take your zones, your zone distance to mark it out. Mark it out. Whenever if market now start moving and it did not break out of this zone, then know that there's possibility that the market will just hit that place, start reversing back again. So what you need to do what is you wait for, if this market did not break out of this structure, if this market did not break out of this structure, that means you need to tighten your stop loss. You need to take your stop loss. Look for maybe in 1 hour time frame before this market because this market will not move straight like this.
Yes.
In 1 hour time frame, it will start moving like this. So your stop loss should be below that swing low. Just look for that. Make sure that your stop loss is below that swing low. So that pull back, so that if the market move back to that zone, it will not take that stop loss. So which market is not supposed to pull back to that zone. So you allow your trade to start moving. Is it understandable?
Yes, sir.
Is it understandable?
Yes, sir.
No, you can you can ask your question. Just ask your question here. Let me know. Is there anything like something you don't understand here?
Okay. Let me reason what I want to ask now,
Okay.
because the market sometimes is confusing.
Mhm.
If if the thing pulls back, like if the thing pulls back to
This
this,
one.
yes, down, yes, and it breaks it, like it pulls back and breaks it in this one you are
Yes.
showing me now, does it mean that the thing have changed structure?
No, it does not change structure. If it's in daily time frame now, for instance now, this thing now came down and break this structure.
Yes.
Don't judge. That means forget about this trade. If this current space is now is JP card, for instance,
Yes.
and this market break structure like this, forget about this trade. Go to other pair.
Okay.
Because it simply means now this thing, according to ICT or all these people that are, they will say that is a sweep of structure.
Okay.
Your own concern is that since this market is that either you look for here now, maybe you see some let me say this is bullish candle.
Yeah.
You then look for maybe you will see some here now, you see a lead candle here in here. Just mark out that lead candle like this. You will see that market, maybe that market will come there, test that red candle, then keep on going. But how can you know whether this place will hold? The same thing that they are the same scenario that you use here. Use that the same scenario. That is the same style you use here. Use it here. You just wait for this before the price get to that or that red candle that is here.
Yeah.
Then you have to see what you need to see this thing. Let me say this market is going back to. Let me say for instance this is this structure now here. Let me take for instance now. Let me take for instance this structure here. Yeah,
Yes.
and this is your daily light,
Yes.
and this is the zone.
Yes.
And there's a lead candle here, right? There's a lead candle here. For instance, and let me say now the market now start moving like this. Yeah, and finally break out of it. Yeah, and finally break out of it. So once this market is going down to this place, one thing you need to pay attention. First, one thing you need to see is like let this market make pull back,
Yes.
then drop.
Okay.
Then you need to see a break of structure to show you that this break of structure is what I call this thing is clear zone. It's clear zone. It's trying to tell people that yes, I'm still dropping down, but in sense, it's not trying to drop down. It's because of this zone that is here. It's trying to initiate people that okay, since I break this structure here, is another break of structure. What you will see, the market will now break out of that structure back. This structure here, it now break out of it. It will see it retrace back to this back zone. Then that is when you will mark out this zone. Your stop loss, then your entry, you start looking for entry at this zone. You start looking for entry at this zone. Your stop loss now will be below that red candle that you see here. Then allow the market. If it catch this kind of move, but you can just leave it back to.
Now I trace what happened to me. All these things are showing us here now is that we shouldn't trade against the trend.
Don't trade against the trend.
Yes, because no matter what is showing you, possibility of it going down.
Yes.
It just want to fool you. Let's just say fool
Yes.
you. Yes. Okay.
Once you see that break of structure, just relax. Relax and wait for the price
to return back.
Return back. Start aligning with your structure.
Okay.
You understand? Now since you have asked this question, let me just your question now, your next question. I know your next question, viewers are watching now. I know that your next question will be when is the trend valid that this market has break structure?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So to know when the market has break structure, you need to break two valid structure. Let me say now, this is your first high.
Yes.
And this is your second low, higher low. So let me say now, if this market now break this structure and break this one also, that means there's a change of structure. And make sure that this structure, this break of structure is happening in a bigger time frame, either 4 hours or daily time frame. Anything less than, if you break on 1 hour, it is not a valid structure. Make sure it's happening in either daily or 4 hours. So you must see what? You must see what did I say? You must see what? A two break of structure.
Yes.
Let me say, if this market now, sometimes this market will now break this one, it will break this one. Once, let me say for instance, you see something like this. For instance, now you see something like this. Market now, to show you this is trick or a way of the way that these people is shopping, is eating you guys money. Is like, let me say now this market now break this structure now. It may come this zone. The test on this one keep on going high. You will see it will just break out. It will break out of this gain again. The test again and keep on going. So if you see something, just go back to your chart now, analyze this thing. But anytime that this market break the second one, the second structure, you will see what? Either the market will pull back to this zone, then start selling, or it will pull back to this zone here. You see it start selling.
Okay, it will have to still pull back. Like
sometimes it will pull back to this zone again and start selling. It is a month. It is not a month. I will not put it in a month, but you will see it will pull back either to this one or this place before it starts selling.
So what you mean now is that as far as it has break the
second structure,
anything is doing up again is just for down.
Your main focus now will start
change.
Your main focus is now start selling. Your so focus that you have know that the market
has
changed structures.
Okay.
But as far as it's still remaining on this zone, but remember, at this second zone, as this second zone of break or structure, then once it's back to this zone again, once the market break back again, your main target will be here, because you know that okay, this one is this market has switched this structure.
Yes.
Then your first you buy, your main target, your target will be here. Once you market then you know that you will start selling from here or here. Your target will be selling from here or here.
That's if you retest at that first structure.
First structure. Now, if you came back and retest at your first structure, your first target will be here. Let me say now, for instance, the market now break out of this place, then came back again, break out of it, break in again, and drop and tested here. Then once it's testing here in 4-hour time frame, don't look at 15 minutes one, because you can see a 15-minute back here. That one is stop loss. If a 4-hour time break in again, after breaking out of this zone and break 4-hour time, 4-hour candle again, break in again, then start looking for buy possibility to test at this zone or test at this recent high, that recent high that the market created before dropping back to that this structure. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So that is it. I hope with this little explanation of this market structure, you guys really understand how this stuff is going. Is there any other question?
No, I don't think so for now.
So then let me share a simple strategy that you can. Let me take for instance.
This thing is still applicable to
bearish candle, bearish structure. The same way we analyze it, just replicate it, just use it as an opposite of the stuff. So let me say for instance now, this is let me take for instance this is this stuff like this. Let me say this is 4-hour time frame. Let me say okay, let me use the way I analyze my own market. I'm just trying to share my own personal strategy to you guys. So let me take for instance, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is break in and break out. I ask myself, why am I? What is going on? What is going on? Did I have responsibility? That is what? Yes, that is number one question. You guys will find it funny, you know. You guys will find it funny, but that is what I normally ask myself. I ask myself, do I have responsibility? If I have responsibility for that week, I'll close my chart and leave it. Because once you have responsibility and start putting it in this market, you're not thinking based on that responsibility you have, that I want to really make this kind of money.
Your mind now. You mean is when you have like you need to pay for something,
pay this and that.
Okay.
But normally everybody has responsibility. Like we are here to make money.
Yes.
But don't put like this is target for this week. Like I want to make so much amount.
You don't control the market.
Yes. So just what you need to ask yourself, okay, my goal is to make my goal. Your first, you let me say in the Mondays, I use Mondays to make list out my target for the week. Okay, my week today, this week now, let me say I'm having $1,000. My week is to make $500 this week. Okay, I've set this goal for myself.
Yes.
Then I've okay, I've this $500 I've already calculated. This is happening on Monday. I've already calculated. Okay, this $500 I want to make. From there, pay my bills, pay all the bills, my responsibilities that I want will be inside this 500. I've made decision for the Monday. So what do I need to do? And what next question that I will ask myself? How can I achieve this?
Yes.
How can I achieve this? I need to do what? I need to do. I don't normally do this one again, but as you watching me and you listening to me here now is the question. I don't normally do this again because I passed that level. I've passed that level of asking that. Yeah. I'll ask myself, what are my strategies? What are the trading plans? What are the things that I've done before that is working for me that I need to replicate?
Yes.
So here now, I say, okay, this is trend line, market structure. Normally, I use psychological levels. Then I use trend line. Then I use support and resistance. Support and resistance, I use it as psychological levels. Then I need to use Feb levels. My Feb levels act as a continuation where the market will pull back before continue. That is what my Feb level at. And I also have chart patterns, and chart pattern is like a confirmation, another confirmation for me. So if I see it, so all these things, but this thing does not, all these things that I list here does not mean it will be pleasant for me to take trade. If I can only see two or three,
okay,
2 or 3 is okay for me. I'm good to go. But one important thing that I need to do, one important thing that I need to see first is what? Market structure.
yes,
Market structure is number one priority that I need to see. And once I see this market structure, then I will look for this chart pattern, psychological level, trend line, or Feb level. If this chart pattern or all these things is aligning with this market structure, I'm good to go. I'll hammer it 10 lots. You don't need to waste time.
Jeffrey Benson, not the way.
Yeah, you don't need to waste time. Yeah, put it lot. Put it lot. Don't waste time because it's a game of probability. You don't know what will happen. So put it because this present is here. Let me say, for instance, now, after I've asked myself all these questions, the next thing I need to do is what? Is to go to my chart, weekly, Monday, what I will do, what I normally do on Monday is go to what? Monthly time frame. What? Monthly time frame. Here I'll have to mark out what? My support and resistance level. Okay, maybe this market is close to this place. I say, okay, if this market come to this place, there must be a reaction. If this price is around this zone, I will know that when this price gets to this zone, there must be a reaction. So let me say, for instance, this market is not close to any of these zones. Then I will know, okay, I'll have to mark it out. I have to drop my psychological level. I will have to look for psychological level close to this monthly time frame support zone and resistance zone. Do you understand? I need to find the monthly support zone and this thing. Once I mark the psychological level close to that place, then I'll have to go what? I need to go to weekly time frame. This is happening on Monday.
Yes.
I need to go to weekly time frame. What am I looking for? Since this price is not close to this support and is not close to this resistance.
Resistance and support. Yes.
The support and resistance.
Yes.
Sorry, this one is resistance. Support. This one is resistance.
Yeah.
Let me say, for instance, now I go to weekly time frame. Maybe weekly time frame, there's a resistance here. There's a resistance here, right? Then I have to mark. I have to look for psychological level within this place. Then I go to what? Go to down, because go to down. I have to look for a support zone in weekly time frame. I'm checking whether this price is close to this place.
Yes.
If price is close to this support zone, this is monetary resistance. Yes. Why this one is a monetary support. This one is weekly resistance, and this one is weekly support. So let me say that this market now start trending to this place. Once this price look at this weekly, I know there will be a reaction. Unless if markets break out of this zone with weekly time frame, I will know that okay, my target is waiting for the price to come back to this zone. Let me buy to this monetary resistance. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's a very simple strategy. It's not complex. It's not complex. But let me say if this market is trading below this place, then if my target is now start looking for the price to get to this zone, then I start looking for manipulation. Let's a little bit manipulation. Then I start selling. I start selling back.
Yes.
So then after I've identified this resistance level in weekly time frame, then I need to go to my daily time frame. My daily time frame is that one will be happening on Tuesday. I would like to see what? I would like to see the close of that Monday candle. That Monday candle, is it bullish? If this Monday candle is bullish, I will start, okay, this bullish candle of Monday candle, is it close to support? Is it close to resistance? If it's close to resistance, I want to know that this is invalid bullish candle or invalid bearish candle. Do you know your question now is why? Because since it's bullish, I'm supposed to be looking for bullish. But remember, is in what this bullish candle is close to your weekly resistance. And this weekly resistance this daily time this thing can only what it simply means that this thing now will be invalid. Once it reach here, it will just there will be a multiplication before actual selling comes in. So if you see this kind of bullish candle in Monday and it's bullish around this zone at the with resistance, that means that Tuesday you don't need to look for trade. What you'll be looking for, let you wait for that after the multiplication. Maybe Wednesday you see the market will fall back inside that zone before selling. Do you understand it?
Okay, what you mean if he breaks out?
Let me say now the monthly daily now break out. You see daily now coming to that zone and it's bullish.
Yes.
That means it's telling you that the buyers are still in. They are still strong.
Okay.
So but truly, normally the market is supposed to reverse at this at this resistance level.
Yes.
So what you need to do is what? You calm down to see after the multiplication, maybe the market will break in, or you need to wait to see a breakout. That if that the Monday candle break out of that zone, let me say it break out of this zone, then you need to wait for the Tuesday candle. You don't need to take, you need to wait for Tuesday candle. If Tuesday candle start rejecting at this zone after breaking out, after the Monday break, after Monday candle has break out of this place and start rejecting, then you have to wait for Tuesday candle to start rejecting at this zone. If this Tuesday candle give a rejection at this candle, then go to 4-hour time frame to see a shift or structure. Once you see a shift or structure like this, then you take it for buy, target your this.
Yes, for buy.
But if Tuesday candle break in again, break in, then you know say it's time for you to sell, because that means the Monday candle there's a fake out, break out of that resistance level of weekly. Then Tuesday then break in again, fall inside again, then wait for it to retest to that resistance level before the resistance level, then sell it down.
Let me ask, sorry, is there any possibility of it breaking in and breaking out again?
No, it's not possible. There's no possibility.
Okay, definitely if he's in.
if once it break in again,
again.
so but possibility of it breaking in and breaking out again is if you are using
Sorry, you at some point, forgive me. At some point, the whatever you talk, then just
okay. uh, yeah. So this is a possibility of this thing that breaking in and breaking out. Yeah, is if this market if this market if you go to like lower time frame like 15 minutes or 1 hour, that is when this thing that will break out and break in.
Okay, so what you mean in this? Because what you are watching now is
We are watching all these things
this
I'm doing now. I'm doing it with daily time
daily
frame
time frame,
and 4
and we are
hours,
confirming in 4 hour time
4 hour
frame.
time frame.
So okay, uh, in 4 hour time frame now we'll see that the thing has come inside.
Yes.
It's no longer going out.
If this in 4 hour time frame, if this thing come in again, come inside this place, then you need to see what you need to see a shift of structure. Then if you see a shift of structure inside this place, that means the market will drop. But if there's no shift of structure, that means the market will keep on buying. Let me say now, if this market, remember this market break out of this resistance. The break out of what? Resistance. So the market need to test at this zone before continue.
Yes.
So, but let me say in 4 hour time frame, before this market now came back here, tested it, buy, then you need to see what this place. Do you remember there is a structure here that in 4 hour time frame now there's a structure here before the pull up, then drop. Then that means this place now the market have tested it, then break in again, then breaking out of that structure here. Then they tested it before selling. It's a very simple strategy. Just make sure that the 4 hour time frame there's a break of structure, the test of it, you sell.
Sorry, another question.
Sorry, I know you guys will wonder why we are laughing. I use water, is your normal language.
So I'm asking, what if that pullback you are saying that change of structure that was supposed to happen in 4 hours did not happen inside? It happened. Let me say the thing retest now.
Yes.
Do like that the thing can't do as if they go up. Still went down, like came inside the resistance level. It's still breaking into that. How do I put it? Into the previous way.
Okay, I understand your question now. Let me say, for instance, now this is 4 hour time frame.
Yes.
The market break without creating this structure, right?
Sorry.
It break in.
Do you mind if I use your
Okay.
this thing to? Let me say it happened like this, and we know that if you retest here,
Yes.
it's going up.
Yes.
What if you retest and it reach here and it still?
Can
market do like this?
Thank you. You have even look at this place now. Do you remember this is 4 hour? This is 4 hour time, right?
Yes.
Remember, this is structure.
Yes.
That means the market was not able to break above this place.
Okay.
If you mark out this place now, you will see there will be something like this.
Okay. Yes.
There's first touch, the second touch. Then this is another low.
Yes.
This is another low of 4 hour time frame. So here now you will mark it out like this. Then you don't need to take trade here. You need to do what? You need to wait for the test. That you are having how many conferences here now? You are having break of structure.
Yes.
Then first touch of trend line, second touch of trend line.
Yes.
Then this is third touch of trend line again. That is coming here. It's no more that you will touch it. Maybe it will come and touch this zone. Then start looking for candle confirmation here. Then you take your sell. If this market now break out of this zone again, this market will not trend above this place. That means your stop loss, if you are pushing your stop loss will be above here. But what I'm advising you is, like, if you are using this thing now, if you are using chart, I would have showed you pure example of this thing.
Okay.
But since you are not using chart, and if you are also my student, I can explain this thing better to you. You don't understand, so that is it for now. like there must be a, like in this kind of scenario, what I teach my students, let me still tell you guys, since you are my number one fans supporters, I will look for what, once this price start getting back to this play in 4 hour time frame, what I will do, I'll go to 1 hour, I'll go to 1 hour, 1 hour time frame. What I will do, I will just like, I will see something like this. I'll, in 1 hour, if you go to 1 hour time, this move that is going straight like this in 4 hour time frame, we'll start seeing what?
Uptrend.
You start doing higher, higher low.
Yes.
So what you need to do, what is just to mark out this place. Once this market break out of this, change this structure here, then you know that there will be a retest.
Pullback, yes.
Then you need to see a shift of structure. The first swing high to that support zone.
Yes, to that resistance zone.
That's resistance, that support zone that break to resistance.
Okay, yeah.
You need to see a before you need to see a break of structure, then a structure in that zone before you start selling. Is it understandable?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
let me check how many minutes this thing is reading.
You know, it's 2 days.
40 minutes. So you see how this yeah. So you don't need like, you guys that is watching, if you are a newbie or an advanced trader, you don't need this value gap, all these things. All these things that they are explaining to you, all these big names they are calling, it's always will still fall into what? Support and resistance. It's just that, do you understand when to enter at your support? Not if price gets into your support, you just rush in.
Yes.
Or if you are all these IC trader, smart money, everybody is still using support and resistance, break of structure, all these things. Is not when the price, what you need to understand is not when the price gets into support, you rush in and enter. No, you need to see a shift of structure. You need to see what are the candle behaving at that zone. Is candle trying to break down, or is it candles trying to break down, or is it trying to continue to upside? So that is what you need to understand. How can you identify this thing? Is go to that of 4 hour time frame, mark out the recent higher low before the closeness of that candle to that support zone.
Yes.
Once you see a structure now break out of that this thing, you know there must be a market dropping down. And sometimes, hello guys, I want to explain this thing to you guys. Sometimes you see something like this. Let me say this market now start trending. Let me say this is 4 hour time frame. Sometimes you start seeing something like this. You start seeing a candle compressing. It will not be moving like this. Hello, listen to me. This is not a change of, if market now break out of this way, this is not a change of structure. This is just a compressing pattern. It means that this market has already overbought, and this market has compressed too much to this zone. That means it will not mark out this place as your higher low. This is your higher low. If this market now break this one, that is when you know. If this market break this one and break this third one, that is when you know that the market has changed structure. But if you break this one, go to SD card. Goes to SD card, you will understand this thing I'm telling you. You will see this kind of pattern here in 4 hour time frame. This kind of pattern, if the market break it, that means market have not changed structure. Just wait for price to get back to this zone or within this zone, then continuous buy. This is not change of structure. Remember guys, if you not learn anything from this video, just learn this thing. If you see any compressing pattern like this is not change of structure. Subscribe guys.
Subscribe.
So
Hit the like button and comment button.
Is there another thing?
It's very clear, like at least this one now.
You understand the market structure.
This one will carry me throughout the week.
So now let me tell you guys candlestick confirmation you need to identify on these zones.
Yes.
You need to see what bullish engulfing. Guys, I will not start explaining this. Just go and watch. I'll be uploading video concerning candlestick very soon. Part 1, part 2 to listen. I'll be uploading bullish engulfing pattern. The candle I normally use. Bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, morning star candle, and evening star,
Evening star.
evening star, and Halloween, but Halloween candle. But I don't call it. I call it pregnant woman.
Why is it pregnant woman?
It comes like this. Let me say this is the mother and this is the
Okay.
child. You can see it's carrying a baby here. So it's called pregnant woman.
Is this one for when it's bullish, or when
Eh,
it's tend to
Let me say for instance, if this market is trending up, and make sure that it is in what support resistance
resistance
level.
level?
And let me say this one now is for what? Let me say if this market is coming to this place and it's
You
formed
see
like this,
bullish, yes,
it means
for up.
it is for up.
This one is for down.
This one is for down.
Okay.
So guys, my next video coming up will be bullish engulfing candle, morning star, evening star. You guys, I know there's a lot of candlesticks, a lot of them, but I focus on this one only. I focus on this one because this is the candle that is making money. So that's why I understand it. I really understand it. That's why I'm using it. So I don't need other names. I don't need claps. All this. This is the only one I need. So guys, we'll be ending this video for now. Uh, I hope you guys learned something. And if you have a question, drop it in the comment section. I will lead it by myself and answer your question. And if you still have a question, strike to my DM. Then I will still answer your question, guys. I'm too tired.